Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is a Ready to Wear Affair where I discuss all things fashion, mostly luxury and designer fashion because that is where my true passion is. But of course, as a lover of fashion, I love all fashion from all price ranges. So contemporary, fast fashion, affordable fashion, you name it. So if that sounds like your vibe, please subscribe. And I also discuss lifestyle, travel, beauty, and everything that's a part of a fabulous wonderful life. So let's go ahead and get into this video. It's a really good one. This one is gonna be focused on New York Fashion Week. New York Fashion Week is currently in full swing and I'm just all here for it. I'm obsessed with all the styles of fashion. My favorite fashion influencers and girlies are out here in the streets just like killing them with the looks, and I love how the shows are really putting out some of the most beautiful pieces this upcoming season. And I won't be participating because I'm just not in the place right now to really afford to go to New York Fashion Week. I just think that this year it's best that I kind of stay in, save some money, and keep building my brand, keep building my channel. And I hope that you girlies stick around with me, and maybe next year, who knows. For now, I'm gonna give you a cute little kind of what I would wear if I were going to New York Fashion Week video, styling pieces and looks from brands and shows showcasing at New York Fashion Week. So let's get started right away with this first look here. This first look here is a look I would wear if I were going to Christopher John Rogers. Christopher John Rogers, if you are new to my channel, is one of my favorite designers. He is extremely talented and he's New York based, of course, which is why he's showcasing in New York Fashion Week. Let's get into the details. So I absolutely love this look. If you can guess what the piece is, that is Christopher John Rogers, it's this skirt. I think I got it from Bergdorf Goodman. And I just love the cascading flow and then pin tucked knit kind of details that helped give this skirt a really cool voluminous look. It's giving Victorian vibes, but a really cool modern spin. And I absolutely love it. It's made of 100% wool, and it has this beautiful kind of plaid print, plaid design, and it's in the brownish, kind of grayish, neutral tone. But I love how throughout the skirt there's a really bright neon green thread that kind of really shines through and gives it a nice subtle pop of color. And love, love, love the skirt, love the shape, love the structure. It's pin tucked in all the right places. And I paired it with this Kwame Adusei top. It's one of his most famous tops. Kwame is a Ghanaian designer based out in LA, and he's a somewhat newer designer. His brand is pretty new, but he has all these really cool pieces, really great streetwear, I would say. His brand is very streetwear. Think Y Project, think Diesel vibes. That's very much Kwame Adusei. And I just love this top. It's so structured. It's also very relaxed, but it really packs a punch. And it's super edgy and super cozy. I can style this in the winter. I love how I'm styling this now. I love how I think it's a wool. It's made from a wool or flannel-like fabric. And so this is a very winter appropriate look. And I ruched up the sleeves, I bunched up the sleeves to give it even more volume and to kind of add more to the exaggerated shoulder pads. I love exaggerated shoulder pads. And I feel like these two pieces work so well together. Also, what I really love about this Kwame Adusei top is this cutout detail here. It's so cute. I love how it's just a little bit of skin, a peek of skin amidst this very fabric heavy outfit. And it has this really cute, I don't know if it's a diamond shape, I don't know what to call this shape, but it's a really pretty, nice peekaboo of skin here in the middle, and it just adds a little bit of sexiness to a otherwise prim and proper look, right? It's a modern spin on a Victorian outfit. Love the pairing, plaid on plaid, brown on brown, with a pop of color with the neon green thread on the skirt. So, and then I wanted to highlight a little bit of the green. Again, it's a neon highlighter green by wearing these really, really cool iridescent pumps from Stuart Weitzman. These are the scallop pumps. And I just think that the highlight color comes out well with these shoes. And voila. And then for bag, I'm wearing a Brandon Blackwood Kendrick mini trunk in this beautiful snake print green fabric. And yeah, that's the look. What do you think? Do you think this is very CJR, Christopher John Rogers appropriate? Again, think vibrant, think he plays a lot with proportions and volumes and silhouettes, right? Exaggerated silhouettes, cinched, snatched waists, That's the vibe. I love the pairing of the two pieces. They look so well together. But yeah, this is what I would wear if I were to go to the Christopher John Rogers New York Fashion Week show this fall 2025. So this next look is what I would be wearing if I were to go to the Off-White show. The Off-White show was a few days ago from me filming this video, and it was like, it's always such a hot show with like the really like top A-list celebrities and like new celebrities such as like Alondra and Nick from like Love Island. They were front row and they looked fire. And so I'm also going for a fire look. This Off-White suit that is the star of the look. Of course, for the Off-White show, bringing Off-White to the show. You know how we do. It's a three-piece suit actually, and it's a kind of like a bolero, which is where this buckle piece is, and then a vest, like a long vest that reaches kind of like past the hips, and then a mini skirt. So again, three pieces. I love the standout detail here, which is this beautiful big buckle. We're all about buckles this season. Buckles are trending. Not only are buckles trending or belts trending, but multi-belt, right? Layered belts are trending. So this mini skirt, the matching mini skirt is really beautiful. It's pleated and it has the same matching big buckle detail here in the middle. This big buckle belt here. And it's not the same size as the bigger one here on the blazer, but it's pretty big. You can see it from here, I think so. I just left the button open just so you can see that second buckle. So it could give that, again, trending vibe of like the multi-belt layered look, or, you know, layered belt look, right? So love that. Love the silver hardware. As you may know, if you've been following me, I keep my hardware the same. I do, it's okay. It's not taboo to mix metals over here. I don't, you know, I mix metals once in a while, but I prefer to keep my metals the same. That's just me. But yeah, so that's the Off-White suit. The hat is Jean Paul Gaultier. I actually wanted to get the black leather version of this hat. I'll post a picture up somewhere here, but it's sold out in the largest size everywhere. They only have the two smaller sizes, and I have a big head, and even the largest size, I know is probably not gonna fit my head too well, but I'm not gonna get it in the medium or the small. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna fly right off my head. But if I do find it, I will buy it because I really love it. It's like leather and it's taller, it goes up higher, and it's black. I just think that would be more my vibe and more of a vibe for this whole look. But I just wanted that, I wanted a sailor hat look just to top off this look. So I just got this, but it's still cute, right? It has Jean Paul Gaultier embossed across the side here across. And so it's like, it shows when you get close, but it's not like, you know, in your face. Like it's not a different color where it like contrasts against the white. And it's a cotton hat, by the way. So it's great that you can wash it. I do like that element about it. And this is in a size large, the hat. The suit is in a size 6. So the blazer and the bolero, the vest and the bolero, the top part, the two pieces are in a size US 6, that's Italian 42, and the skirt is in a US 4 actually. The skirt, I think I wanted it to not like be too big, so I went for the 4, and I love how the 4 fits, it's perfect. I got it from Saks Off Fifth, the skirt, and then the suit I got from Ukes. You know me and Ukes, we go together like white on rice. Boots are Bottega Veneta, these are the Canalazzo boots in the size US 10, and then the bag is Gucci Dionysus. And I love the gold hardware, I love the silver hardware of the bag. It kind of goes with the belt detailing, if you know what I mean. Also, my earrings are the Bottega Veneta dupes, and then the cuffs are from Amazon. Everything's from Amazon in terms of the earring stack. But yeah. I forgot to mention the CJR look, the Christopher John Rogers look I just wore earlier with the Kwame Aduse top. The Kwame Aduse top is in a size medium. The skirt is in a US 6 and it fits fine. When I bought it, it was a little big, but I gained some weight, so it fits fine now. The shoes were in a US size 10, Stuart Weitzman, the pumps. But yeah, that's the look. Okay, girlies, so this next look, can you take a guess as to what show this is appropriate for, or like what the aesthetic is giving? What designer the aesthetic is giving? Okay, Sergio Hudson. Sergio Hudson, when you think of Sergio Hudson, it's very like 90s, think Clueless, think like, Clueless was the first kind of thought that came to mind when I put this look together. Very Clueless inspired, very Dion, right? And I just absolutely love it. I think it's very feminine, very chic, very work vibes, but like not appropriate for work because like it has cutouts and it's like a little too much for work. But yeah, I think this would be appropriate for the Sergio Hudson show. This is very much up his alley. Houndstooth, bright colors, skirt suits, ultra feminine power suits, bright colors, pink, purples, yellows, oranges, bright greens. Like that is Sergio Hudson. He loves a set, I love a set. And this isn't a set, but like it looks like one, right? So the piece that is from Sergio Hudson is actually not technically Sergio Hudson, it's the skirt. The skirt is from the Sergio Hudson and Target collaboration that took place a few years ago. I got this skirt and a few other things, and I just love this. I actually wear this to work all the time, and I love the turquoise color, and I thought it would pair very well with this area blazer. So this area blazer here is also like amazing and stunning. And you can wear this to either area or Sergio Hudson. Like, don't we love a 2-in-1? This is Area NYC, and I absolutely love this blazer. It's wool, it's houndstooth, it's pink, it's pretty, it's blue, it's all the things. I love the buckles. The buckles are like star and heart, or like a square and a heart detail. And it has this beautiful cutout detail on the back. I've had this for years, and it just never gets old. It is such a beautiful shape. It has like an exaggerated hip area. There's some like detachable padding that's here on the hips, and it just gives it that really exaggerated hourglass silhouette, and we just love it. Ultra feminine, ultra chic, ultra posh. And for my bag, it's Ferragamo. This bag to me is very 90s, very like streamlined, simple, black, classic, minimal, right? And so you have a very like maximalist look, this outfit, and then a minimal bag. And the shoes are from Attico, the Attico. And I love the strap, the ankle strap. I feel like that's also very 90s. This is nice and bold, and it's a nice contrast. The black is a nice contrast against the bright colors of the skirt and the blazer. And the pumps are in a size 10. These are like the wedges actually. I love the lucite detail here, the lucite wedge. The shoes are in a size US 10, which is a EU 41. Blazer is in US 6. Skirt is in a small, US small. And yeah, that's everything. Let me know what you think of the look. Okay, girlies, so this next look is a really sexy, sultry, just completely like, I feel like city slicker look. Definitely a night out look. Let's guess what show this would be appropriate for. LaQuan Smith. So the LaQuan Smith piece that I'm wearing that I would totally wear to his show is this beautiful wool midi length dress. It's a halter top dress, like a crisscross halter top dress. You can see like how here it's crisscrossed, and it comes together at the neck with 2 hook and eye closures. And this is again extremely sexy, date night approved look, but it's definitely LaQuan Smith coded, and I would totally rock this to his show. And I would style it this way with these new in shoes. These shoes are spanking new. I covered it in my new in shoe haul from, I think, when did I? Oh, my last 2 videos, I think 2 videos ago, and I'll link it here for you. But yeah, I love these Dries Van Noten shoes. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love the neutral palette, but it's a snake print shoe, and they're also wedges, so they're extra comfortable. They're so comfortable. I haven't worn them out yet, but just walking around in this styling video, I feel like it's just like cushiony, it's soft, it's high, but you can't tell because there's so much support. It's just such a sexy shoe. I love the shape of the heel as well. And they run a bit big, which I love. Maybe my sister can wear these. Maybe she can wear these. But they're such a sexy shoe and they look so well. They pair so well with this LaQuan Smith wool dress. Hailey Bieber wore this dress a few years ago. Put a picture up here for you all. And I love it. I got it from Saks Off Fifth, I believe, a few years ago as well. This is in a size medium. LaQuan Smith is a brand run small, so the medium actually fit me quite right. And then for the jacket is Jean-Paul Gaultier, and this is in a size 6 EU 38 or French 38, which is a size US 6. Shoes are an EU 41, which is a US 10, and then this is an old Celine box bag that I got from the Real, like, I don't know, maybe like up to 10 years ago now. I think, yeah, 10 years. But yeah, that's the look. Let me know your thoughts. I love this crop jacket with it because it's super cropped, so you can still see the beauty of the dress, but it gives you a little coverage, just a little coverage at night when you go out at night. LaQuan Smith shows tend to be at night, and so I feel like when it gets a little chilly, it's nice to have this like jacket as a topper to cover your sleeves. But yeah, that's the look. So for this last look, you might know or have a good hunch as to what show I'd wear it to if you watched my previous video on trenches, my trend report, my 6 trends that you should consider when wearing and styling a trench coat, or 6 trench trends that are outside of your basic, staple, simple, classic trench coat. I covered a nice little video on different ways you can make a trench coat more fashionable, or just different styles that trench coats come in, and other options aside from like your kind of simple, boring, minimal trench coat, classic trench coat. You can opt for a more interesting trench coat with like things like embellishments, belts, crop length, also different fabrics, different textures, right? So definitely check out that video. So if you watched that video, you definitely would know, and you remember and you paid attention, you would know what this trench coat or trench jacket is from, what brand. It's from Tibi. I covered this Tibi jacket in my previous video, as I mentioned, and I would wear this to the Tibi show. And I kept it pretty simple and had some really punchy, powerful accessories in black. And I like the contrast of the black against the neutral color of the jacket. So let's break down the details. The Tibi jacket I got years ago from the Tibi store. It was on sale. I bought it, I remember it being half off. This is in a size small. And then the shoes are McQueen. Oh my God, I don't think I can keep them. I just tried zipping them because the first time I tried them on, I didn't realize there was a zipper in the back, and I just zipped it on now, and it was like unbearable. But if I can wear them without zipping it, maybe I can keep them. Ooh, I shouldn't keep them anyway. Anyway, these are in a size 41. If they had a 42, I would go up to a 42 so that I can zip it and be comfortable. But I think 41 is the largest size. Also, it's a thong sandal. The thong sandals, I don't know how people walk in them, but it's just hard to be comfortable in these shoes. These shoes are very uncomfortable. Something about the thong detail and having all your, I guess, your body weight crushed and wedged in between your big toe and your second toe is just beyond painful. I don't know what it is, but it's just really hard to walk in these. It's a little more bearable now that I have the zip in the back unzipped. There's more room and it's not crushed. It's not like tight. Anyway, The glasses are Bottega Veneta. These are old, I got them maybe about a year ago now from Satire. And then the bag is from Saint Laurent. This is the takeaway bag. But yeah, and then the belt is Loewe. Loewe, this is an old Obi belt. Obi belts trended like heavily, I would say 3-4 years ago. Everybody in the Rama had an Obi belt. They had different iterations of it, and I love it. I wear mine all the time. Even though it's like old and no one wears theirs, I still wear mine because there's just such a fabulous belt, and it just gives a nice shape to anything you really put it on, right? It's a nice cincher, a nice waist snatcher, and yeah. This is a really fun look. I covered in my trench report, that trench video I mentioned earlier. A cool twist to a trench is adding an element of ruffle or lace. And this has a beautiful ruffle detail in the back. It runs across the back and across each arm. And I love that. And I love that it has belted sleeves that you can cinch to give it a nice voluminous balloon shaped look. And the belt I bought it with originally, or the belt that this trench originally came with, the buckle broke, and I just really can't wear it unless I like tie it in a knot, and I didn't want to wear it like that. I wanted something like flat. So that's why I wore the Obi belt instead, and I love how it's giving it more volume and more dimension, and more of a sculpted look, right? Sculpted, sculptural is also trending this fall season. So I'm on trend, girlies. Love, love, love how I styled all my looks for these shows. These shows need to go ahead and invite me because I would show up and show out. Trust and believe. I have proven in this video that I will show up and show out for them and rock their pieces. So, thank you girlies for watching. That's all I've got. Let me know what your favorite look was. Let me know if you think I nailed it in terms of how I styled each of the looks that I would wear to each of the respective shows. Let me know. I want to know. I think I did a good job, but I'm biased, so I want to hear your thoughts, girlies. All right, as always, stay safe, stay blessed, stay respectful, and I will see you lovies in the next video. Bye.